Hello and welcome back to the LFC transfer room. I am joined today with Anthony and with myself, Charlie, as well. Liverpool versus Manchester City, big game, Anthony. Line-up's out. Are you happy with the team? Obviously, it's scrolling on the bottom there. We've got obviously, what's his face? Firmino isn't starting. A lot of people did want him to start, but we do have the front. I think it's the exact same team that started against Porto.
Porter. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
Uh,
happy with the team. What are your thoughts on the team?
yeah, I'm happy with it. I did expect Firmino to play, and I would have preferred him to start over Jota, but given that Jota has performed really well, obviously he didn't get a goal against Porto, but he still was in the right positions and sort of created the chances. So I'm not too dissatisfied with the lineup. If anything, it's perfect.
Yeah, I think that was really the only change, wasn't it? That people were sort of wanting either Firmino or Jota. Personally, I wanted Jota. I think this is the exact lineup that I did predict. I also probably would have wanted Canate, if I'm being honest. I think Matty played well against Porto, but I want to start to see Canate, integrated into the team because, in the long term, he's going to be probably Van Dijk's successor. So, yeah, I would have went with him. Um, other changes as well. I guess not really changes. James Milner. There was a bit of a debate. Nico Williams is obviously back in training, and Joe Gomez can also play at right back. Don't think there was much of a debate, was there, that James Milner was going to step in for Trent?
No, definitely not. He performed really well against Porto. Obviously got an assist as well. Fantastic assist, in fact, for Mane. And I'm not Nico's biggest fan. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he's cut out for Liverpool. And the last time Gomez was at right back, I'm pretty sure. Well, obviously he played against Porto, but last time he started, I'm pretty sure it was against Barcelona, where we lost 3-0. So Milner's done a good job there. He played well against Palace, kept Zaha quiet, kept Diaz quiet. I think that's his name for Porto. Uh, Obviously, bigger challenge against Jack Grealish, Mr. 100 million man, but I've got faith in him to do the job.
Yeah, I mean, how many players has James Milner shut down? I mean, I think one of the most memorable ones was probably Neymar when he absolutely bodied Neymar, and he's
Yeah.
done it to multiple people. Zaha against Crystal Palace kept him quiet the whole game. It's not like he hasn't. He's a professional. He's played probably more He has played more Premier League games than anyone in our team. He has played right back and left back before, so that's not too worried. But I wouldn't let Chris hear you saying that you don't like Nico. I think
I
he'll.
know he got my back a couple of times. You know what's
Yeah.
funny as well? I saw this tweet about Milner saying I think as Liverpool fans, we actually like seeing him in different positions rather than his
Mm.
actual position himself, like in the midfield.
Yeah.
Which,
Well.
like, he's kind of a bit of a slow player, isn't it, in the midfield? But
Yeah.
in right back and left back, he does a good job.
Yeah. Well, I think it's not really like he's not Trent, is he? He's not whipping balls in all the time, but he offers something different. He offers that, like, if someone needs to come into midfield, and he covers a lot better than Trent does, because obviously that's not his job. So he's always covering the centre backs or midfielders if they need them, and it means that whoever's on the right side of midfield isn't always coming back to cover Trent. So then they get more, like, they can get out there more and create. So there's pros and cons, but I think against Grealish, I think it'll be, I think it's going to be a good matchup, because obviously we know James Milner, he's not going to go easy on Grealish, is he? He's going to want to lay a tackle into him straight away, like he has done with the likes of Neymar and Mbappe. Like, he's going to want to get in there, show him, like, I'm not to be messed with. And we know what James Milner's like. We know what Jack Grealish is like. Obviously, he's likes to draw a foul, likes to roll on the
Yeah.
floor a little bit. But yeah, happy with Milner playing. Another one as well that's coming. There was a bit of talk over Curtis Jones and Naby Keita. Some people wanted Naby Keita in. Obviously, he's just come back from injury. It might have been a bit too soon. Are you happy with Curtis Jones, or do you think we should have went with Keita?
I think Curtis Jones has proved himself enough to be on the start. He was fantastic against Porto, got 2 or 3 assists. He scored against
Mm.
Brentford. Whereas with Keita, there's that. I'd say Curtis Jones is just better at attacking, and we obviously need that kind of player. But like you said, Curtis literally just came back from injury as well, so no point risking him. Whereas Curtis Jones he's played 10 out of 10 performances in the last 2 matches, so should be no reason to drop him.
Yeah, definitely. Again, if you are new, guys, do make sure that you subscribe to our channel. If you're watching on Twitter as well, head over to YouTube, give us a like and subscribe. Helps us out a lot over there. And also, we can get involved in the comments over on YouTube as well. So if you want to put something on, we'll be sure to answer it. But yeah, regarding Curtis Jones, I think he's probably man of the match against Brentford. We really lost balance in midfield when he come off and conceded the third goal. And against Porto, as you said, he obviously was involved in all 5 goals, technically got 2 assists. If in FPL terms, he got 4 assists. But yeah, I think he's deserved it. And it's a big matchup for him today as well. He's got, obviously he won't be marking them directly, but he's got the likes of De Bruyne in there who he's going to have to help cover off. He's also competition for England star generations with the likes of Phil Foden and Jack Grealish, who are a similar age, who've already broken into the England first team squad. So it's a bit of a rivalry, I guess. Not really, but if he plays off the park today and he's better than the likes of Phil Foden, maybe Gareth Southgate's like, oh, this guy's all right. We'll get him in the next England camp. But yeah, I'm happy with the team. Honestly, I think I'd like to see Keita, if we are struggling in that midfield, bring him on. But apart from that, just I guess a really quick one. Would you have went Tsimikas over Robertson or kept Robertson? I know people have been calling for Tsimikas to start a lot recently.
Tsimikas, I did think he was going to start. Did you see his tweet or his Instagram post?
I didn't know
about the Manchester City match. So he posted something which kind of hinted at him starting, but I think Tsimikas is good, but it's just a bit of a weird match to kind of risk him starting in. Whereas Robertson, he's kind of proven that over a few seasons now that he's good enough to start in these matches, and he always does something in these matches. What the key thing is, right, for these matches, I'd say, is to set the tempo off straight away. That's why Milner perfect for that right back role. He can, dive into challenges, kind of just get the crowd going essentially. And another thing, like you said, with Curtis Jones, Man City, I think they've put out a really attacking side. So they've got De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva in their midfield. So Curtis Jones, there's a huge opportunity for him to kind of really go at the Manchester City defenders and test the waters, I guess. But I'm really confident for the match.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's all going to hinge in that midfield, as it usually does with this game, doesn't it? Whoever's midfield is better. The past few seasons, Fabinho's dominated the midfield. So if he can do that again, then I think that's what it's down to. But really quickly, I guess we'll get your score predictions, and we'll go with the goal scorers too. What's your score predictions for the game?
I'm gonna say I'm stuck between 3-1 and 4-1, but I reckon we'll give them a good look. We'll batter them essentially. So I'm gonna go with 3-1. Salah and you know what? Why not the entire front three? So Salah, Jota, and Sadio Mane.
I'm not as confident as a lot of people. I don't know why. I just think it's going to be closer than everyone expects. I'm going to go 2-1. I'm going to go Salah to get both and De Bruyne to get the other one. So, yeah. But anything else you want to add on it? Or I think we've covered everything off?
I think we've covered all of it, to be fair.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a watch along on our YouTube channel, so make sure you go over there. I'll be live in about 10 minutes. And yeah, so thank you, Anthony, for joining us. Hopefully the Reds can, I'm hoping that we win 3-1 and it's as comfortable as you said. But yeah, so thank you everybody for watching, and up the Reds.